So guys, welcome back to another video, and this is the full review of Android Nougat on Galaxy S7 Edge. And I have been using this for 1 to 2 days or more, I don't know, but the performance is pretty good. The UI is fluid, the battery performance is pretty mediocre. It's not the great thing or like comparable to the Marshmallow. So I will just go through the apps first of all to show you the UI. As you can see, everything is just white like the Note 7's Grace UX. But if you have like no photo on your contacts, it will just give you the major like the icons just like Nougat. Now go to the messages. Now there are some interesting features over here. If you go over here and if you miss out to install a configuration, it will give you an option over here, and there are many things added over here like split view and etc to be toggled, which is a good thing. There are more diverse options. If you go to the clock, as you can see, the new world clock globe is over here, and the clock app looks pretty ugly than the Marshmallow, but it's just a thing cause something has to be changed, whether if it's worse or not. But as you can see, the font is a bit a bolder side like the stock Android one, not like the typical Samsung Sense, which is a weird thing. Now if you go to the gallery, as you can see, the background is white, but if you tap it, it becomes black. I don't know, it's just like the iOS. I don't know why the Samsung is like just copying iOS through and through, but as you can see, you can just auto adjust it like the previous ones and just favorite it. Now you can just set it as always on display right through here, set as wallpaper. Many things have been added. You can just edit, and the color is now orange. It's not like the Note 7's blue one, which is a good thing. Pictures, and it loads very fast than the Marshmallow, which is also a good thing. Go to the camera, you don't longer get a camera icon, it's now the new one. But as you can see, new Grace UX like camera app, just like the Note 7. You can just flip it to adjust it, which is a good thing. You can no longer to get the gallery, just swipe right. Now it brings out the filters, and you do get pre-installed filters like Retrica, Sweet Selfie, and many more. Monogram, here is the HDR, and this camera app has some tricks, like it just focus just like instantaneous. Here is a clip I recorded with this camera app, and the focusing time is just insane. You can just tap it and it just goes. You won't even know whether it's focused or not. It's just very fast. But there is no option to enable the DNG like raw images. Even if you go to the pro mode, everything just same, nothing more to be seen over here. Metering, spot, center weighted, just the pro things. But there is no option to enable the raw mode, not even over here. Quick launch, review pictures, nothing like a raw mode over here. I don't know why the Samsung took it back, or it just enables like if you take a picture in a pro mode, it will just automatically save in the raw mode. I don't know, maybe that would be discovered in the later beta versions, but same everything. I like the feature whether you can just tap it over here to change the resolution, cause that was a bit handy for me, like for switching the widescreen to a better view, like a wider angle view. I don't know why Samsung took it back. Now there is the internet, same as the previous one. As you can see, there is new icons. Maybe the S8 will look like this. Also you can authenticate like biometrics in many apps like the web browser, as you saw there. Also the Samsung Galaxy like apps. Okay, so there are some new features. Extensions is new, video assistant is new, QR code reader, good. And Samsung will be adding more extensions through the Galaxy apps, which is a good thing. You don't get the like Note 7 like Grace UX. It's a bit different, kind of like a Nougat style. You do get quick toggles. Here are my dual sims, and this settings app doesn't like spin, so system UI is not like enable kind of thing. As you can see, it just expand like that, but this is kind of a downgrade cause in previous versions you can easily like toggle everything 5x4, but now you have to swipe pages, and it's very hard to look at with this scheme. You can just expand it like that. Power saving has just like diverse options. Here is the performance mode. I always have it on performance mode cause it gives a kind of a boost and is not like a huge downgrade from normal. So that's the thing. You can just expand it over here, which is good, just like Nougat, nothing new. If you go to the recent apps, it has like the same animation as previous, but the cards have been bigger just to give it a Nougat feel. It's kind of a buggy and glitchy, but it's still in beta, so we will not complain over there. Sound and vibrations. So the vibrations are pretty weird compared to the previous versions. It's like the Samsung has added a new vibration motor through the update, but that's not possible, but it feels like that if you have tried it. The vibration feels pretty weird, just like the haptic feedback of iPhone. You do get a blue light filter, works just perfect, which is good. Now the auto brightness option, it's not present over here. Why the Samsung didn't add it over here, I don't know. It's just insanity. But you do get a extra level of brightness over there, as you can see. And if you go it on the sunlight with this enabled, the auto brightness feature will work. And the brightness is pretty good compared to the previous versions of software, which is good. Also, if you have the normal mode enabled, as you can see, it's turning itself into the normal mode. Okay, so you can just adjust your screen resolution from 1080p to 720p down over there to quad HD. 720p will save like a bunch of a battery, but nothing like a major performance upgrade. So I have it on performance mode, which is good. It just shifts quickly, which is good thing. Easy mode icon frames works pretty fine than before, cause many of the apps, as you can see, some apps get a wide background, but some apps do like crop, which is a good thing. But that just kinda ugly. Night clock always on display, has much bolder font, so I have like a analog, so it doesn't like looks bad. And you do get Note 7 like custom notifications, which is good, comes it very handy. Night clock is there, LED indicator, not customizable, you can just enable it. Screensaver is still there, much of a diverse thing. Edge screen, now the edge screen doesn't lag anymore in some parts, but if you have something like animation going on, it will lag, but in most of the part it's much of an improvement. Here it is, device maintenance, like a smart manager tab, which is good. It must be over here. As you can see, you can just like clear your cache, storage, RAM, everything from here, and just toggle your performance mode, which is good. You can just like now add on your icons, but right now there is not much of thing. You do get one space theme, as you can try on, but you can access all the themes because you are still running the beta. Advanced features, there are no advanced features in this like the previous Galaxy Labs. It has been totally removed from here, which is a downgrade. Games still the same, smart stays there, everything is still the same. Pop-up view gesture, now pop-up view gesture is much improved. You can just, okay, there it is. Now you can adjust horizontally and now vertically too. As you can see, I made it just like small box over there, which is kind of a good thing if I want to just copy down or jot down some memos. Video enhancer, basically it just sharpens a bit more and gives a bit more of a boost in brightness. Now here is the battery, you do get mid, and you can just basically customize it. So mine is like 90% brightness, speed limiter on, always on display on, and only 720p, which is just works perfect, nothing to do in that. Storage, RAM management is pretty good. Like the device only uses 1.4 gig to 1.6 gigs of RAM in many other tasks. So system apps, right now it's like currently using 1.8 gigs, and you do get 2 gigs of RAM spare, which is a good thing. Software update has been added over here. It's not been like the about device section. Now if you go to the about device, your phone number will show over here. I don't know why it's not showing mine, but the software update has been shifted in front, which is good. Model number, software info, Nougat. Now if you tap it for the first time, you do get an option for Marshmallow Land like this, like the previous Marshmallow game, or the Android Nougat Easter egg. But the Nougat Easter egg is not like right now working with this edit option over here. You can't just add the gecko cat. As you can see, it does give me an option for nearby, but I can't enable the gecko cat from here, which is a down part. Security patch October, not November. So in terms of multi-window, as you can see, many apps are now available for multi-window, but if you enable it, you get the newer Nougat one, which is just a bugged off thing. In honesty, as you can see, you can actually readjust it, not like to extent where you can just give it part, but you can just readjust it, which is good. Also if you tap it, you can just swap it around, but there are no like diverse features like before, like copying and giving other ones. If you tap it again, you have to extend it, and now just tap it like that, nothing will do, no multi-window from here. And if you hold it, you do get the S voice, not the now one tab, not the Google Assistant, you get S voice. Looks kinda ugly, and now I will leave it off just by showing you a theme. So that was pretty quick, and as you can see, the theme has been applied. Looks kinda ugly, I know, but that's just what we get. It looks very ugly compared to the marshmallow. I really like the marshmallow. With some of the features, I would just take that. It's like the biggest update Samsung has ever given, cause Samsung never updates its camera app. It just like stuck on the previous versions. If you owned a Galaxy phone earlier, you know what's the deal. But this time Samsung has given like the newer camera app and it works perfect and good. So I will not complain at that portion. So guys, thanks for watching. This was my review on beta 1 of this Nougat on Galaxy S7 Edge. Hope you guys like it. Please give it a big thumbs up and peace.